It is an hour before dawn in the free city of Nuremberg in the year 1580. The river Pegnitz slides black beneath your window because your house stands on a bridge. The city built it there on purpose. You live inside the walls. The council insists on that because you are far too useful to lose. But your door opens onto water, not onto any neighbor's street. No one has to pass your threshold. No one has to meet you by accident. That is the arrangement, and it has held for 300 years. You rake the embers awake in the small hearth, and you listen to the river. You are Meister Veit. You are the executioner of Nuremberg. And today, though the city does not know it yet, today is the day before. You dress better than most master craftsmen. Dark wool, well cut, a clean white collar. The council pays you more than it pays a master mason. And it pays for this too. You are the city's servant, and you will look like one. But there is a line drawn around your life that no coin crosses. No guild will have you. No craftsman's table has a place for you. In the church of St. Sebald there is a pew at the very back that is yours and only yours, and the space around it stays empty. The law has a word for what you are: dishonorable. Under the window stands a long oak chest. Inside it, wrapped in oiled cloth, sleeps the sword. You do not open the chest this morning. Not yet. They start coming with the light. A farmhand from Gostenhof, his forearm crooked from a fall, badly set by a barber who charged him a week's wages. You break it clean and set it straight, and he does not cry out until it is over. Then an old woman for the salve that quiets her joints. Then a servant in a patrician's livery sent quietly for a tincture for a lady whose name he will not say and does not need to. Here is the truth the city keeps in its pocket. You are the best healer in Nuremberg, and everyone knows it. You know the body the way no barber-surgeon can. You know exactly what it endures and exactly where it breaks. For every man the council will ever order you to harm, you will mend 50. They come to your door on the bridge at dawn and at dusk, when the streets are empty. They pay you, they thank you. Some even bow their heads. And tomorrow, in the square, not one of them will meet your eye. At mid-morning, you cross into the city for bread, salt, and candles. Watch what the crowd does. It does not stop. It does not stare. It simply adjusts. A lane opens in front of you the width of 2 men and closes again behind you like water. The baker's boy sets your loaf on the board rather than place it in your hand. At the Golden Ox there is a tankard that hangs apart from the others at the end of the shelf. It is yours. No other mouth will ever touch it. None of this is hatred. It is older and stranger than hatred. Last winter you drew a fever out of a rope-maker's daughter, and this morning her mother looks through you as though the space you fill were empty air. You are not despised, exactly. You are impossible. The city needs what you do and cannot forgive itself for needing it. So it pretends, one market day at a time, that you are not there. In the afternoon, your work takes you out through the gate, past the walls, to the Ravenstone. the round platform of mortared stone where the city does its dying. This ground is yours too. The dead beasts of Nuremberg come here by the cartload. That is also your office. And so the ravens know you like a farmer. They barely lift as you pass. You climb the scaffold and you test it. Every ladder rung, every beam, the grain of every plank. You press, you listen, you test again. Understand this about tomorrow. If the timber holds, if the blade is true, if it is over in one clean moment, no one will remember it. But if anything fails, if it is slow, if it is ugly, the crowd will howl, and the shame will be yours alone, and it will follow your children after you. A clean death is the only mercy the law leaves in your hands, so you check every rung twice. Home again before dusk, and your son is at the table where you left him, copying letters onto his slate. He is 9. You check the letters. You make him name the herbs hanging from the beam and what each one quiets or cures. This is deliberate. Letters and physic, things that can travel, things a man might live by. Because the law has already reached its long arm into this room, no guild in the empire will apprentice an executioner's boy. The trade is meant to swallow him the way it swallowed you. But men of your trade have gone to the emperor before now and bought their names clean, with money, with service, with a spotless life. That is the whole quiet project of your house. The boy looks up from the slate toward the oak chest in the shadow and asks, the way he asks every month or so, when you will teach him the sword. You send him out for firewood. The knock comes at dusk, and it is not a patient's knock. A messenger of the council stands on the bridge with a lantern, holds out a folded paper, sealed, and does not step across your threshold. He is gone before you have shut the door. You read it by the fire, once and then again. A journeyman weaver, 22 years old. In a tavern on a Sunday night, he quarreled over dice and put a knife into another man's belly, and the man took 9 days to die. The court has ruled, and his family's plea has been granted. Not the rope, not the wheel, the sword. In the ledger of your trade, that word is what mercy looks like. His people have paid for a death with honor in it, one clean stroke, standing up like a soldier. Your wife watches you fold the paper. Supper is quiet. Tomorrow has a name now, Endress. He is younger than you were when you began. The house sleeps. You open the oak chest. The sword comes out of its oiled cloth, heavier than any fighting blade. It was never made to fight. No point, no guard to speak of. It has one purpose, and has never once been drawn in anger. By firelight you set the whetstone turning, and you work the edge slow, in circles, the way your father taught you, until it sings under your thumb. You lay out tomorrow's clothes, the good dark wool, the clean collar, because the city will be watching, and you will honor the man by being perfect. You kneel a moment with your hands on the hilt, and you pray, not for yourself, for Endress by name, that he stands steady, and that your hand is sure. Then you pinch the candle out. Tomorrow, for 1 hour, the city that will not look at you will look at nothing else. It is an hour before midnight in Nuremberg. Under the bridge, the river slides on.